Most people train to have a six-pack for the summer, but almost nobody trains to move well and be strong at age 60. And that's why they end up with a decent physique now, but struggle to stand up unassisted in the later half of their lives. The fitness industry is built around short-term goals. It's lose weight fast, get lean in 6 weeks, 8 weeks summer body boot camp. And that's not wrong, it's just incomplete. Because your body is not temporary. You have to live in it for the rest of your life. So the real question isn't how do you want to look in 3 months, it's how do you want to live at age 50, 60, at age 70. Can you move without pain? Can you carry your own body? Can you stay independent? That is the real goal, longevity with capability. And that requires a completely different approach to training. If you're training for the long term, your focus begins to shift. You start to train around four key principal pillars: strength, mobility, control, and endurance. Can you move heavy things? Can you express full range of motion, pain-free? Can you get up off the ground unassisted? Can you sustain effort over a prolonged period of time? The way you answer those questions will determine your quality of life as you age. And if you want to live well for as long as possible, your goal should be able to answer each one of those questions with a resounding yes. And you want to maintain that answer for as long as possible. How you look in the mirror does not determine how you will live in 40 years. And that is where most people go wrong, because they train for right now. They train to have the aesthetic right now. And when you're training only for aesthetics, you optimize for appearance, not longevity. You might build muscle, but you neglect movement. You might get lean, but you ignore your joint health. And that catches up to you. All of those problems, they compound over time. So what does long-term training actually look like? You got to keep your future self in mind. You got to train like your future depends on it, because it does. You build strength that you can maintain. You train movement patterns that you can rely on throughout your entire life. And then you build habits that you can sustain. You don't just chase extremes. You build consistency. You don't just train hard, you train smart. You train to still be capable decades from now. And this changes how you think about progress. Because progress isn't just about how you look. It's about how long you can maintain an aesthetic physique. How long you can maintain a strong and capable body. Can you still perform years from now? Can you still perform and compete with younger men at age 60? That's the standard. Most people train for a season, but the ones who actually win, they train for a lifetime. If you want to start building strength that actually lasts, check out the 1% Better Challenge down below. And if you're serious about building a body that supports your life, not just your appearance, subscribe to the channel. Barbell, helping you develop the strength and nutrition habits for a life well lived. Hope to see y'all in that next video. Peace.